What's up, YouTube? It's me, Ubered out here, and I got a Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. I just threw this team together at the last minute, and I was able to find an opponent in Passerby. So both look like good teams, and we're just gonna hop right into this battle. So Theofratris. So I'm gonna lead off with Rocky VII. Don't know the number at all. Just put it on. My opponent's gonna lead off with Charlotte the Garantula. They're going straight for the webs, just trying to slow my team down. I'm gonna go for the rocks, trying to break any other sashes in this team and to get some type of residual damage on switchings, especially that Chandelure. My opponent's gonna go for Bug Buzz, it's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm going for Earthquake. You're gonna see it doesn't do that much, and it looks like it might not be a 2-hit KO. My opponent's going for Thunder, and I'm gonna avoid it, somehow just standing still and just avoid it. And Earthquake is somehow going to knock out Garantula. I really didn't think it wouldn't, but it did. So you don't underestimate the power of Regirock, who for some reason is jolly. My opponent's gonna bring in Alakazam. They're gonna go straight for the Energy Ball and just kill my standing rock. So he's just gonna fall down. Or not. And now I'm gonna have to bring in Big Bud, the Venusaur, and I don't know why I did this. Poison types don't like psychic types, so unfortunately I have to go Mega, and I just have to hope that I can live this Side Shock, especially since I'm special defense, not physical, and somehow I live with 2 HP, forced to get the Giga Drain off, and that's gonna be big for my TalonFlame because I'm able to break that sash, and TalonFlame is gonna be able to just easily come in and just knock that thing out. So as you can see here, TalonFlame is gonna come in. I'm gonna go straight for the Brave Bird. My opponent does not switch. Guess he didn't need Alakazam anymore. So Alakazam's just gonna fall, and that's revenge for Big Bud and Rocky. Go on Blazing Wings. Leftovers, eat them up, and yeah. So now my opponent's gonna bring in their Flutterhawk, the Aggron, and as you're gonna see, this Aggron is gonna go Mega. He's just gonna get bulky. He's like the Great Wall of China. Defenses off the charts. And I thought he was gonna go for Stealth Rocks here, which is why I went for Taunt. My opponent actually makes a nice play of going straight for the Dragon Tail, gets a crit and forces my bird out, and I'm able to get the switch into Garchomp, which helps me out a little bit. I am slowed down by webs, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to get a Choice Banded Earthquake off. It doesn't KO because of that filter, but it does put him in range for another Earthquake. He's going to Dragon Tail and going to get a little bit more rough skin damage off, and that's going to help me a little bit, I believe. Now, I bring in my Excadrill. I have Mold Breaker, so I do not care about the filter. And so I thought my opponent was going to switch, but I did not expect it to switch into Chandelure. So I'm Choice Scarf, Rapid Spin, not going to touch this thing. So unfortunately I do have to switch. It was a nice play on my opponent's part. My opponent's going to be able to make another nice play and force me into my Mammoth Swan. They're going to get the sub up. I was trying to sack my Mammoth Swan here. Didn't expect the sub. I felt scared, but I thought, man, maybe I could live with Flamethrower. He doesn't go for Flamethrower. He has Shadow Ball. I'm able to live that. Go for Earthquake. Take out the sub, and then as you can see here, I go down to my Life Orb Recoil. So Manny, he goes down, but he did some work. And now I'm going to be able to bring in Talonflame and just easily threaten this thing out. And then my opponent's going to go right back into Flutterhawk, the Mega Aggron. And at this point, you're going to see that after Stealth Rock and Brave Bird, it looks like it might be a 2-hit KO, but I couldn't 100% be sure. So I didn't want to risk my Talonflame at all. So I felt it would be better to just switch out and go directly into my drill, my Excadrill, my Choice Scarf Excadrill with the Mode Breaker, who won't care about filter. And I felt if he Dragon Tail wouldn't do anything, but instead he goes for rest. So Aggron going right back to full HP, which means I'm happy that I switched. So now I can just go for 2 Earthquakes, Mode Breaker boosted, well not boosted but ignoring, and as you can see that's going to be an easy 2-hit KO. My opponent did not have Sleep Talk, so I was able to easily get rid of this thing. They had nothing to switch in really, and the second one gets a crit. I don't think the crit mattered. It could have, it could have not. And my opponent's going to bring in Conkeldurr, Bulk Biceps, and he's ready to just wreck. So I'm going for Earthquake, get some good damage off, and he's going to go for Drain Punch and just kill my little mole and just smack him and just drain all his energy. And basically, Excadrill did like 2 damage. So I'm going to have to bring in Dual Sabers. I felt Choice Banded Earthquake, probably the best thing. I don't have Outrage, because I forgot to put it on, so I said, just go for the Earthquake. I don't think Outrage would have killed anyway. And I'm not going to be able to take this thing out. He's going to get a Drain Punch. I'm able to live with 22 HP, get that rough skin off, and my opponent's going to go for Mach Punch. I'm going to get my rough skin off again, and he's going to be in range. Well, he's already in range of Talonflame's Brave Bird, so I have to go Talonflame here. This is my last chance to come back. So I'm going to go for Brave Bird, knock out Conkeldurr. I didn't want to do it the first time because I didn't want to lose too much health. And as you'll see, I don't take that much recoil, and thanks to leftovers, that recoil was like it was never there. So now my opponent's going to bring in Burnt Tribute, the Chandelure, and thanks to Stealth Rock, so it's going to lower its health, making it easier to Brave Bird this thing and definitely live with enough health to go into the last Pokemon. And the last Pokemon who which I almost forgot was even in this battle, as you can see, is the Shinchino named Maka. And I thought, you know, this might not knock out, as I don't know how bulky this thing. I have used it a couple times, but I forgot how bulky it was. But as you can see, this thing just falls, gets knocked out, and TalonFlame coming back, taking out last 3 Pokemon, and living with 3 HP. So that was big. It was a nice ending, very good battle, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully try to get some more, and probably do some more showdowns. So anyway, see ya and bye.